All right, some of these guideposts have been sort of disconnected from what we're doing on Sunday evening. This guidepost has everything to do with what we're doing on Sunday, or what we were doing this past Sunday evening, but what we have been doing in general, which is to look at the question of safety. Do we feel safe? This has come up for us around the question of confidentiality. We don't talk about what we talk about to others who aren't a part of the group either. So, and by the way, I did go into the Circle So community site and changed it. So if you're not a member of Living with Intention, you can't see what gets posted in Living with Intention. So there's a kind of a level of privacy there. But the other way that we've talked about safety has to do with the necessity of feeling like we are held in a safe relationship, safe context, if in fact we're going to experience healing of the traumas of our lives. That unless my life now is safe enough, I'm not going to be able to do that healing. So as I've been considering safety and kind of reflecting upon that, as I am wont to do, I notice that the issue arises for me in a couple of different frameworks, different ways, different perspectives of looking at things. And you know, the more perspectives we have, the more we can see something with depth. So one set of perspectives has to do with who am I, who are you, what is the universal. This goes back to our discussions about spirituality having to do with questions relative to self, other, and all. So when I am someone that I trust, that is, I know that I am skillful and resilient, and I know that others around me have my back and they're going to be there for me, or they're going to protect me, they're going to come to my aid if I need it. And if I know that the cosmos, the universe, the larger frame of existence is at least benign, but at best actually loves us into being. We are manifesting the love that is the nature of the creative nature of the universe. So God loves me. So self, other, and all, trust in all three dimensions causes us to then feel safe. Another frame for looking at this is in terms of the realms of the personal, the interpersonal, the intrapersonal, and the transpersonal. Because I know people. There's a woman that I'm working with and have been for some time now who personally, physically, materially, her body's turned against her. She has autoimmune diseases and she's not functioning well. And so there's all kinds of things going on there. She can't trust her own body. She's in a marriage that feels loveless to her. She's not personally at risk, but there's no comfort. There's no nurture going on there. In the intrapersonal realm, she's fraught with anxiety and crushed by depression. And so she has all of these competing thoughts about who it is and how she's supposed to be. And in the transpersonal realm, though she has had times in her life when she felt like she had a loving relationship with God, ultimately it goes back to her relationship with her parents, who were at best neglectful and at sometimes very actively abusive towards her. And the conviction that if she in fact were lovable, then God would have protected her. And so therefore she knows that she is not worthy of love. I think all four of those realms kind of resonate together, but it's a horrible place for somebody to be because there is no realm in which they can find safety. So if we want to be engaged in the healing of the world, one of the things that we can do is we can start by loving each other unconditionally. We can create the context, the safety in which we can all be healed. All right? Hope to see you Sunday.